Did you come over here?
Mayhap 'tis time you used your lantern, Master.
Well now, this is a nice surprise. Care for some tea?
If you're e'er in trouble, I'd fain come to your aid.
Aye, you've a bit of a special place in my heart. This is for you.
Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed.
I invited myself along. No such thing as too much training, eh? I plan to keep it up, just like Baron taught me, till I'm even stronger.
Right, just follow me.
If your pack grows over full, simply ask me to sell off your surplus items. I'll have the gold for you in a trice.
There's been more trouble, as if we needed it. Seems they've slept. If someone doesn't put it... They say you should be thankful for you. The trouble happened due south of...
We'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
Well, mate, I've a request to make. If you're willing to... My humblest thanks.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your pawn to visit the Rockmaster's Burrow in Bakhbatal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
Coral snakes were seen twixt Batal and the West Town. If we scour the area, we might find a clue to their hiding. I'll guide you there directly.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Over so soon? Why? We seem to have come through unscathed.
No harm shall come to you!
It cannot weather my numbing grip. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm. Ah, something from our home.
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Could seem I've some catching up to do.
Yes, Master. I stand to your aid. These fiends are only truly defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
In traversing other worlds, I came to know of a treasure chest in this area. Perchance you'd like to see it? On my way! I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing...
Arisen, I know of at least one location...
Don't ask me. Come to think of it, 'twas as we passed. That's all I know. Thought I'd come back. You know what? I just...
Now then, which way?
The coral snakes were seen twixt the Tal and the rest town. If we scour the area, we might... Are you there directly? Here, if you please. The coral snakes were seen between Tall and the rest town. If we scour the area, I'll guide you there directly.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
If we must. Let us finish this quickly.
Understood.
Self be overcome. They mean us harm. How adorable.
Right you are.
Well-aimed strike. Right where it hurts. Thank you. Take a moment to recover. Don't push yourself. Best we extinguish our lanterns before we take another step. Yon foe will be upon us in moments if it sees the light.
Cave. Shall we proceed into the depths?
We'd best be prepared to make our own light before we proceed.
Of course. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you?
Here, you earned this.
This material can be used to enhance equipment, and is a rarity besides.
I dare say the quandary of what to do with it is half the joy. More bats.
What did you do to provoke it? 'Twas most unwise.
Forgive me. I could not help but laugh.
The undead have risen to face us! Focus your strength, Arisen!
I didn't think you had it in you.
Now I've got you!
Something from our foe. Oh, dear, dear. We'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
In truth, I'm unready to part from this place. Might I not be allowed to explore it further?
A covetous nature is like to invite all manner of misfortunes. A heavy pack not least among them.
The coral snakes were seen twixt the Tal and the rest town. If we scour the area, we might find a clue to their hideout. I'll guide you there directly.
We're in your hands, sir.
Much obliged.
I can't watch.
All creatures who know death cling to life.
Let them run. We need not waste our strength.
Appreciate. Here, by way of...
On my way! During my travels beyond the rift, I learned of a cave near here that you have yet to explore. Shall I take us there? Pray, follow me. I know the way, so there's no chance of us getting lost.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
First blood's always...
You all right?
Halt, I say!
Who? Fight!
I'll have you!
Our adventure continues.
Come. We've much to be getting on with. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
Oi! Have you lost it? Don't hurt you.
Sorry.
It's like that, is it? He says we don't...
Hold it!
We've got an intruder.
Coming here was the last mistake.
Freshly rested as we are, this battle ought to be in our favor.
Try not to get hit. Let all that moonlight away.
I can scarcely see a thing in this murk.
Son!
Are we ignoring the enemy today?
Let us defer to the Arisen's judgment.
I suppose 'tis so.
Stop!
Now there's a novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Truly? That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Am I going to make it?
Come on, this way. I need to get you out of here before things get bloody. That's what Lenzo said to do, if we ever got raided. So come on, you lot. He'll keep us all... They're already here! Run!
What's the hurry? Go on, run. I enjoy the chase.
Come out and play.
I don't stand a chance.
My thanks. Those corals give no...
Glad am I to have Captain Benjamin's assistance. We shall prove
You scared? You should be.
Drop all your value.
Come on! Don't drag it in.
water risen.
We must be catching up to do. Ah, I see you pinch something from our bow.
Come on. Don't tell me.
Not better than me, mate. Am I properly equipped for this situation? Mayhap I ought to find a new weapon.
What are you doing? We are in the midst of battle.
Are we leaving already? Bother. I was just getting warmed up.
I'm going to enjoy this.
What must needs be
Get a
done?
load of that!
Then I shall remain by your side.
time, lad. We'll have to scarper.
Come in, Ladzo!
But before I forget... here you are. Time for you to make yourself useful. Tisn't the first time I've taught an unseasoned whelp the meaning of betrayal. And it shall be the last! Goodbye, lad. Don't be sore. You were a fool, but a useful one.
I can't believe it.
Arrest him!
Lanzo? Why?
A job well done. It is unfortunate that their leader escaped. We'll interrogate the lad. See what he... The coral snakes are still an enigma. Mayhap the lad...
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside. Water is nigh invisible in this gloom. No few times has an overconfident step soaked my boats.
I dare say that's part and parcel of the adventurous trade. Here, if you please. Do try to keep me in your sights, Master. I shan't lead you astray.
Materials, eh? I shan't deny they have their uses.
Follow me. Look, Master. A treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. Could you come over here? We're going this way now, I suppose. By your will.
Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more? As a matter of fact, I've been at this for quite as it's
Around at my side in the world. Perchance you don't see it. We'll never get anywhere before we get this rest.
Let us return once we've grown tired from our labour.
Up to the tavern then! I'll guide you there directly.
In your hand. As you like.
Might of my magic, I shatter the heavens! Seems our foe has recognized our victory.
'Tis the mark of a champion to prevail with weapons sheathed.
Quite display of skill.
Come, follow my example.
Not a bad idea. Things that we felt that. Perhaps a few more for good measure. me!
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
One of our number is unconscious!
Not compared to the thrill of victory. One cannot forgive me for being a burden arisen. I dare say, the Arisen could have defeated this lot without us. Could you come over here?
Come to think of it, was there not another task we were to see to
Well met. Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while.
Having trouble keeping up? No matter. I shall wait for you as long as it takes.
Say, have you heard? They finally caught them.
Aye, they caught someone. But word is, Captain Benjamin's all bent up over it. Tell is, he's still interrogating the lad, trying to get...
Well, here's hoping it puts those snakes to rout.
These writings could be of import.
Let's have a look then.
This tavern, aye, even pawns. So long as they've caught, well, I'll be.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
How might I be of service?
So Gwynfencha is the Elvish word for a scale cinder. I suppose we ought... pay a visit to a Batali blacksmith next. I can guide you there if you wish.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Follow me.
This looks as good a place as any.
We pawns cannot set foot in Batal without feeling the people's contempt for us.
Let no hardship keep us from our charge. We go with the Arisen.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Here you are, dear.
I shall inform you if I learn.
I feel refreshed and ready for a new day.
Off we go then. So, this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the Godsway. Then we had best seek him out. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Here, if you please. This way, if you please, Master.
Ones, we're under attack! No harm shall come to you!
Could you come over here?
Light of my magic, I shatter the heavens!
We've no cause to visit a campsite as yet, methinks.
'Tis well to be prepared, but over-preparation will serve us not.
Rise, raging winds, and scatter our foes!
The soul of the Arisen is known to linger even beyond death, though exceptions are to be expected.
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Who are you? I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher. Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. 'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult, we've scoured this area quite thoroughly. It is possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers, or mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. It is possible mayhap one such as the Oracle.
Follow me then, unless you doubt my sense of direction.
This place offers a view of the sea.
Well, we shan't be diving in anytime soon. Right, just... So, we finally arrived. I thought we'd never make it.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment.
I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell, and safe travels. Since time, remember, draconic blood flows through the veins. You may be pitted against the dragon, yet its fate is yours to share. The godsway, forgive me, but I've ne'er heard of such a thing. However, some years past, a sorcerer of Batal came to me seeking knowledge of the dragon, just as ye have. Faces, I believed he called himself. It appeared his intent was to alter the will of the world through mortal means. Perhaps there is some connection. Ye need not seek the dragon. It will find ye. Aye, make no mistake. The dragon will appear before ye. Still, I suppose I can tell ye about a rumor I heard the other day. Apparently, a dragon was sighted in Harv village, though I am not sure I believe it. After all, now that ye have been marked as arisen, the dragon ought next appear before ye, at the appointed time. So it stands to reason that e'en if a creature of draconic aspect and destructive powers did appear in that village, 'twas no dragon. A mockery of one, perhaps, but not the dragon true. The substance of which ye speak is formed of crystallized droplets of dragon blood. Worm's life crystals can be obtained not only from the true red dragon, but from lower drakes as well. They retain a measure of draconic power, and when used correctly, will bestow upon ye powers that eclipse the will of this world. The dragon is the embodiment of destructive force, though this does not mean that it is evil. Understand this. The concepts of good and evil are mortal inventions, and thus cannot be applied to the dragon. It is a being of a higher order, as are ye, now that the dragon has marked ye, setting ye apart from your fellows. The Arisen is a transcendent being, always chosen by the dragon. It marks for itself the individual who must fell it. Thus, when the dragon is made manifest, so too is an Arisen. And should that Arisen fall, another shall rise in their place. The cycle is doomed to continue till the dragon is felled, for that is what the will of this world has ordained. I am the husk of he who was once Arisen. My final battle against the dragon culminated in the loss of the will that should have seen me bring the creature low. Thus, as the Arisen is defined by the strength of their will, from that moment on I was Arisen no longer. Such is the world's will. I dare say it compels me e'en now to impart upon ye all the knowledge I possess. Then go. But since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Then I bid ye farewell.
We're not done yet, Master. Our next destination awaits. Shall we go and speak with this Oracle Master? Person of import, I take it. Very well. I will lead the way.
You're in your hands, sir.
Much obliged.
So, come begins again. Hey, Arisen?
If battle cannot be avoided, 'tis fight or die. That was superb, Arisen!
And here I thought I was leading the way. But I suppose your opinions take precedence.
'Tis not for us to gainsay the Arisen's judgment. We must go where we are bid.
I felt certain I would find you here, Arisen.
Very well. I shall return. haven't forgotten us, have you, Master? Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest. Shall I tell you more? Focus your strength, Arisen! Who might say otherwise.
Why, 'tis a treasure in the truest sense.
How exciting! My heart is fit to burst.
Follow me. Is there no getting through this door? You're a welcome sight, Arisen. As ever, I'm yours to command. Do try to keep me in your sights, Master. I shan't lead you astray. Here, if you please.
You're welcome to take whatever you like from my pack, Master. I'd gladly see you put what I find to good use. As I recall, we have another matter to attend to in this domain.
We might kill two birds with one stone, or focus on our current objective. Both choices have merit. Sir Fulvio, the artist whose service Sir Clark commissioned, is residing in Batal. Shall we go and meet with him? I know where that person can be found, Master. This way.
A guide is most welcome. Now we shan't lose our way.
Say, have you heard of the fantastical new drink that's come to flow in Batal? I am referring, of course, to ambrosial liqueur. 'Tis a disgrace that a connoisseur like myself has yet to taste it. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a cup. Nay, even a sip. Got any tales to liven up? Interested in my wares?
Good. We're here.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done. And I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Indeed, a beast frozen in place would be much more easily drawn. 'Tis said that a famed sculptor of Eld used a Medusa's severed head to petrify her subjects before sketching them. Of course, I wouldn't presume to demand aught so legendary of you, Arisen. I only ask that you aid me in completing my sketch as best as you are able. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
Ah, well met. You'll be glad to hear we've succeeded in capturing another of the coral snakes. Fortunately for us, this one started talking the moment a bargain of acquittal was mentioned. Mayhap through speaking with him, we might discern some means of loosening Hugo's tongue.
Ought to take a moment to replenish my strength.
Tis clear you're not interested in arriving at our destination, so I'll hold off on guiding us there for now.
The Arisen decides our path. We have but to follow.
So you're the one Benjamin sent to get the whelp to talk, eh? Well, go on then. Don't dawdle, and I'll thank you not to distract the jailers from their charge.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
We'll see if you can escape me.
Who are you supposed to be then? Wait, you're one of the ones that came crawling into our hideout. Yeah, ain't funny really. But seeing you's reminding me of that bleeding runt's face. I'm talking about Hugo, of course. Didn't you hear him sobbing as we left? Bet he's still crying over it, eh? Like a babe without its mum. Of course, Lanzo's already forgotten about the poor sod. Was right glad to be rid of him, truth be told.
That blackguard. Oh, it tells me there's more to his tale. Not sure I can stomach it, mind.
Hugo's been following Lanzo around ever since he was a kid. Wouldn't quit it, neither. Even when it got him a beating. Still, there's a use for whelps like him. Guards aren't like to throw a brat in jail for pocketing a few trinkets, eh? They can earn their own living that way. When one shop starts getting suspicious, they just move on to another. Easy pickings for a kid. And having a few whelps along makes setting up in a new town a trice. Look, but Hugo had gotten too big for that, see? We'd run out of, well, save throwing him to the dogs so as we could make our escape. Hard to believe the lad never figured out we was using him. Real loggerhead, that one. Did he ever tell you his story? About how his parents were killed by brigands or some such? Couldn't be more obvious who that was, eh? Ah, his mum was a comely lass. Don't remember a thing about his da. We roughed them up, had a bit of fun. Emptied their purses and the like. Lanzo slit their throats himself. 'Twas hard not to laugh, watching daft little Hugo grow up, hanging off Lanzo's bootstraps and never questioning a damn thing. We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Aye, I ain't afraid to tell you that. I might owe Lanzo a favour or two, but not enough to rot in here for him. In fact, why don't you go pay him a visit, eh? Ain't right that I'm the only one in this hole.
What do you want now?
What?
He said... What? That can't be right. But... if he did that to me... then what about all those kids? He can't have killed all their parents too. Can he? No. Tell me it's all a lie, damn you!
Captain will have my head if I skip another patrol. I'm off to the tavern. What I can do for you?
We've a new hideout now, over on the ancient battleground. Ain't fair for me to be the only one with a sweet all to myself.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen.
I've heard a blacksmith of singular skill resides in Batal. Perhaps he could restore the regalia sword. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me.
We're in your hands, sir. Much obliged.
Right, just follow me.
I'll sleep like a log tonight.
Something smells divine.
I think I've earned a rest.
I've no intention of swap.
This way, if you please, Master.
Oi, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermont. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. So... Put your back in...
You're not done yet. I shot you to get away.
That's enough.
This calls for a puritan.
Oi, oi, oi. I don't believe it. You took down every last one of them. Right. Well, suppose you're free to use this place as you like now. We'll give you no more trouble. So how's about the truth?
You there! Hold! Ha! The coward's scarpered. As for you, here. 'Tis the man's purse. Consider it reimbursement for the trouble.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
I must admit, you're quite formidable. You managed to topple the lot before I could even move to stop them. 'Tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. I'm a sellsword, by the by. Perhaps our next meeting will be on the battlefield. I'd not say no to the chance to prove my mettle against yours.
To think, you defeated every last foe. I'd not thought such a feat possible. Still, I cannot help but wonder about that Sir Ragnar. Who is he, really?
I'm not sure what to tell you. We've arrived, I see. That's a relief.
If 'tis a blacksmith you need, I can't help you. Oh ho! 'Tis a regalia sword you want restored, is it? That's a first. All right, give us a look then. Now here's a masterwork of craftsmanship if I e'er saw one. Not to blow my own horn, but I wager I'm the only blacksmith who could set this ailing steel to rights. But, as I've said, I've laid down my tools, and before you start begging, know that I don't intend to pick them back up. Well, why are you still standing there?
That went rather poorly, I fear. What are we to do now?
Still here, are you? My smithing days are done. I'll not be repaired.
Beg pardon, sir, but I couldn't help overhearing your conversation. You'll have to forgive him. He's been in a foul mood ever since we got cut off. Though, he's always been a bit crotchety, come to think of it.
Enough cheek, you wool-brained wastrel. Now, I'm off to the tavern. Can I count on you to mind things here while I'm gone?
Of course you can. You go enjoy it. Psst. Hang about, eh? When he's gone, you and I can talk. 'Twas special made to use glimmer coal, mined from a nearby cavern. Till the monsters settled in, that is. Neither of us can go anywhere near the place. Listen, Brocker's too proud to ask for help, but I'm not. Should you succeed, I reckon he'll change his mind about restoring that blade of yours. Now, true to its name, glimmer coal emits a pale light. So you'll want to cast your eyes about for any glowing spots when... Oh, suppose you'll be needing the name of the place. Digger's Ruins 'tis called. I'll count...
If we can procure some glimmer coal from Digger's Ruins, Sir Brocker ought to have a change of heart about the Regalia sword. Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
That changes things.
I'm not risking my life for a... Stand back from the stage, if you please.
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid tell is. Quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing... Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out. Those statues fetched a fine sum, they did.
This is quite a quantity.
It's good to be busy. Work begets opportunity.
If I were you, I'd keep my distance from that forbidden magic research lab. The name alone ought to put you off. Tell is, they study a means to...
What do you think? Does this suit me?
Did you need something from me?
Well met.
I know of nothing that demands your immediate notice.
Our adventure continues.